Hi there, I'm James. Welcome to my studio here at home. Today's practice is mainly focusing on the core. Some elements of yoga will be used as well, but predominantly I want to focus on core endurance and strength. I will be using a couple of blocks and these gliders, so at some point we will definitely get into some arm work and shoulders will start to work up a little bit too, but definitely we'll be targeting more that core compression power and strength throughout those movements and holds. Okay. Now, if you're on a wooden floor, you can wear a pair of socks and your feet can slide on your wooden floor. That's an option as opposed to using the gliders. Either way, I'll leave a link for you at in the description of the video below. Link for the gliders, for the yoga blocks, as well as some other equipment that I use. These are sort of Amazon affiliated links, so I do receive a small commission percentage in case you were to use the link and make a purchase. Of course, I would greatly appreciate that. If you don't, no worries, of course. So let's get started today. You could put the blocks and the gliders over to the side for now, and let's start on our back. We'll just kind of hug the knees in a little bit here, some basic stretching through the lower back, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, let's begin. Interlace your hands above your knees and gently press the inner thighs together here. Circle the knees around, massage the lower back. That feels good to sort of rock a bit side to side. Go ahead and rock side to side, because either is okay. Excellent. Extend feet up towards the ceiling here. Hold on to the legs and circle the feet about the ankle joints here. Sort of try to synchronize that circular motion with your feet. Curl toes closed, fan toes open, point and flex back and forth. Good. Now as your knees bend, a little twist to the right here. I'm going to sit the hips a little bit to the left. Upper back, shoulders grounded down. Palm my right hand reaching for the outside of my left thigh. And exhaling, pressing that thigh gently towards the floor. But I actually create a little friction between the thigh and the hand, and I stretch the thigh out of the hip socket if I want to pull it to the right. And then I'll press towards the floor. Before you do that though, notice the ribcage belly on the left side. Take a nice deep inhale here, fill up the belly. And then exhale. Then maybe the palm of your right hand presses a bit more. Good. Come back to center. Sit the hips slightly to the right and send your knees to the left. Good. Relax through the neck and shoulders again. The palm of your left hand now cups the outside of the right thigh. Breathe into the belly ribcage here again on that right side. Exhaling as you gently press and stretch that thigh out of the hip socket. You don't have to go too deep into a twist. Into the twist here, just notice your lower back. Maybe feeling the stretch into the hip socket. Extend the foot away if you want. Excellent. Come back to center. Good. So again, a lot of targeting the core in our typical sort of yoga core workouts, but focusing on a lot of endurance and strength work today. Okay, so let's start with yogi bicycles. Hands interlace. Inhale here. Exhale up with the shoulders. Press lower back into the floor. Belly button in. Extend right foot away. You could point toes here or flex toes. See which one you like better. Belly button in. Good. Slowly as you come back, shoulders come back. Inhale. Exhale up, extend left. Core active, belly button in, pointing toes maybe. Knee right over the hip, belly in. Come back, inhale. Exhale, now flex toes towards you, up, extend right elbow to left knee. Brace core, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back. Exhale up, extend left. Left elbow towards right knee. Keep knee over the hip. Belly button in. Hold 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back. Exhale, upturn. Inhale back. Exhale, upturn. Inhale back. Up and turn. Move at your own pace now. If possible, connecting more of that motion to breath. Good. Relax the head back. Hug the knees. Circle around. Now, I haven't done these workouts in a few weeks, so I'm already kind of feeling it here in the core, but I'll try to gradually amp it up a little bit more so that you also get a pretty good workout. Okay. Hang on to the legs. Rock back and forth. Massaging your mid back and your lower back. And you could keep the legs extended if you want here, pointing toes, belly button in. Firm grip with the palms of your hands underneath your legs. Navasana boat pose, hold, belly in. If straightening out the legs is a bit much, keep the knees bent, shins can stay parallel. Belly button, hug it in. Release here, boat. Extension, fan fingers open, shoulders back and down, heart extending upward, belly button, draw it in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Interlace over the right shin. Lower the left side. Come back down and hug that knee into the armpit here. Give it a good squeeze. Exhaling, circle it around clockwise. Or left and right. Good. Alternate. Left side here as we come in. Exhale, knee into the left armpit. Or left and right a little bit here. As you press. Good. Now, on this one, we're really going to press lower back towards the floor. Now, the back of our hand, or the top of our hands, are going to press down. And we're going to keep them down. The knees we're going to keep over the hips. The belly we're going to pull in the entire time. Okay, and now slow motion, inhale, exhale, extend right, lower towards the floor, hold 3, 2, and 1. Slowly knee come back on the right side. Inhale, extend left, belly button in, lower foot hover above the floor. Just a couple of inches. Hold 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back. Good. Hug belly in. Top of the hands still pressing, right? Top of the forearms and still pressing towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale, extension. Lower heel down. Good. Hold 3, 2, 1. Slowly core control. Bring it back. L shape with the legs, right? Knees and shins, L shape. Inhaling. Exhale, left side extension. Belly button, hug it in. Lower back pressing. Left heel hover above the floor. Hold 3, 2, 1. Slowly as you come back, right? So we're extending through the heel. We're dorsiflexing feet, so curling toes towards us. Okay, a few more. On the right side extension. Lower towards the floor. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back. Hug belly in. Left side extension. Exhale. Lower foot towards the floor. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back. Good. Starting to feel a little burn. A few more. Right side. Lower towards the floor. Belly button hug it in. Lower back pressing. 3, 2, 1. Slowly bend the knee, come back. Exhale, left side. Lower towards the floor, hover above. 3, 2, 1. Coming back. Back of the hand, top of the hand still pressing. Arms pressing against the floor. Head is down. Exhale, right side extension. Lower down, hold. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back. Left side. Lower towards the floor. 3, 2, 1. Come back. Good. Maybe we got one more on each side. Exhale. Lower down. Brace core. 3, 2, 1. Bend knee, come back. Inhale. Exhale, extend left. Lower down. Hover. Brace core. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back. Hug the knees in. Maybe forehead to knees. Wrap arms around. Apanasana, wind removing pose. Hands hold opposite elbows. And press lower back into the floor. Chin slightly tuck it in. Releasing through the neck. Shoulders soften away from ears. Lower back, press it into the floor. Good. Maybe you felt the upper quads engage a little bit too, in the flexors and kind of like in the groin kind of area. We'll release a bit right now as we come into our sort of lazy upward facing dog combination cobra. So hands can be wider. Hands can be on blocks too here. Okay? Now as hands press belly button, draw it in, relax through the glutes and pelvis so that they're forward sort of falling. Okay, but press belly in. Shoulders back and down. As you gradually turn your gaze upwards here, maybe closing eyes, lengthening breath through the nose. Exhale it out. Inhale again. Exhale it out. Take a child's pose here. Reach hands forward. Sit bones sit back. Forehead rests. Good. Neutral tabletop position. Curl toes under here. Just get a little stretch as your hands come back. Now the other day when I recorded that session in the park, my right foot was stung by something. And the foot was swollen for a few days. It was kind of like itchy. And I still actually even feel it, the tendons in my right foot and muscles. So something got me pretty good the other day, but luckily today it's feeling a little bit better. Good, let's come to that neutral tabletop position. If you need to stretch out the hands a little bit, go ahead and do so, releasing through the forearms a little bit here. I'll externally rotate the hands so the forearms, the ventral side of the forearms are facing forward. Cat out of the lower back here, belly button in, and you can inhale and exhale, cow and cat here also. Good. Now reverse hands, tops of the hands pressing. Now if two at the same time is a bit much, just do one at a time, okay? Be careful with your wrists here. Deeper stretch for the forearm and the wrist joints here. Eyes of the elbows forward facing. Good. Slowly as you release. Massage the wrists. Circle around a little bit. Good. Let's take a downward facing dog stretch here. Send the hips up, bicycle a few times. And this is good because gradually we're going to need to use our arms and shoulders later on. So it's good to start to warm up a little bit through the shoulders and through the hands and arms here. Breathing through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. Good. Now bring your feet a little bit wider apart. Much wider actually. Right? Maybe even outside of your mats. Now this next movement is sort of called a Hindu push-up. Okay? And it starts in a downward facing dog. You inhale there. And you exhale, you sort of start to swim through here, nice and slow as you lower down. And then you inhale and come up and roll belly in. And you come back to the position. Okay, so I'll try to demo that a little bit more slower. Be careful with your shoulders. Lower the knees down if you need to. Okay? Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Now one exhale all the way through. So as I come up and back, I really pull that belly in like I was doing a cat basically. Okay, one more. Good. Lower knees down, and if you want to release through the hands just a little bit here, you can, come onto the forearms, make a fist here, circle around a bit. Good. Spinal balance and deeper core control with Chakravakasana Sunbird. Left side extend and lift hip height. Right hand reach forward, look down. Shoulders aligned, neck long. Belly button in, left hand firmly pressing, actively pull the belly inward. Inhale, exhale, knee to elbow or forehead. Compression hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extension. Good. Now, sweep your hand, your arm over to the right. So airplane arm open to the right here, palm facing down. Brace core, belly in, and extension through your left foot heel. See if you could bring it outside here, like you're airplaning your left leg to the left here. Brace core, belly button hug it in. Good. Reach in opposite directions again. Inhale. Exhale, forehead to knee or opposite elbow. So laterally coming across with the elbow here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Reach. Good. Airplane arm open to the right here. Brace core. Sweep that leg outside. Hover, hold. A little bit higher. Flex toes towards you. 3, 2, and 1. As you release, come back. Ooh, that left hand. Now, I'm going to press top of the hand gently this way. Keep a little micro bend. And release through the wrist a little bit here. Curling fingers, open, close, open, close. Good. Back to neutral table. Vidalasana, cow and cat. Inhale, cow, arch back. Rounding into the exhale here. Core compression, belly in, hands press chin towards chest, scoop tailbone forward. Inhale again, cow. Exhale, cat. One more. Good. Right side extend. Pick it up hip height here. Belly hug it in, right hand firmly pressing. Square up here, shoulders and hips roughly same height here. Left hand reaching forward, palm faces the center line. Chakravakasana, sunbird. Pull the belly in actively. Shoulders aligned as we look down, hand reaching forward. Inhaling. Exhale, opposite elbow, opposite knee, or knee to forehead. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep left arm airplane to the left and reach that right foot heel out. Brace core, belly button in, flex toes towards you. 3, 2, and 1. Sweep it back. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, reach here again, or inhale. Exhale, sweep open. Brace core. 3, 2, 1. Good. Slowly coming back. One more. Exhale. Rounding back. Extension, inhale. And exhale again, airplane arm open here, square up the chest, hug belly in, flex toes towards you. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly as you come back, shake out that right hand, top of the right hand press, gently. Bend elbow if you need to. Curl fingers, open, close, open, close. Knees wide, sit for child's pose, thread right arm to the right. I'm sorry, right arm threaded to the left. Your chin comes down and rests, your forehead rests. I'm resting the chin over the arm. I want to relax my left arm behind my back. But if you want to keep your left hand down and reach it forward, that's fine. Actually, I might do that too. Good. Come back here, release that right arm, thread left arm to the right, sit back in child's pose, and rest forehead down, chin resting over the arm. Good. Slowly as you release. Again, we're going to come to that sort of lazy, down, upward facing dog, cobra type of position here. It's a good stretch through the abdominals, through the ventral side or the front side of the body. Belly button in, shoulders back and down, gaze forward, and then you might turn to the right and left like you're shaking your head down. And you might nod your head, yes, here a couple of times. Good. Let's come on to the back again. Legs up. If that's a bit much, shins can stay parallel. Either is okay. Belly hug it in. Lower back press to the floor. If I were there next to you, I shouldn't be able to slide my hand underneath your lower back here, right? You got to really press that lower back against the floor here, okay? Hundreds as we start the pump. Feet up in the air. So your arms are two extended active long levers, pumping like pistons here. If you want a bit more, shoulders up a little bit higher. If you want a bit more, legs more angled, roughly 45. Brace through the core, mindful with your lower back, please.
back up again, vertical. If that becomes a bit much, you can again bend the knees if you need to. If it's too much for the neck, one hand can hold the head, the other arm can pump. Okay, otherwise chin towards chest. Good, almost going on a minute now. So we're going to come again. I'm going to come up 45. Shoulders higher, Pilates type of V position here. Belly button, hug it in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in. Circle the knees around. Excellent. Right into bicycles. Up extension, right side. Turn to the left, back, come, inhale. Exhale, up. Extension left, turn to the right. Okay, flow at your own pace. Good. Relax the legs. Nice long pencil stretch. Reaching in opposite directions here. Good. Good. Now, we'll keep the knees bent, feet relatively close to the hips, lower back pressing. And we'll roll up here with our exhales. So inhale first. Exhale as you roll up. Brace core, belly button in. Inhale, come back. Exhale, see if you could roll up a bit more. Try to keep the feet from not lifting off your mat. Inhaling. Exhale up 3. Back down. Exhale up 4. Back down. Exhale up 5. Back down. 6. Back down. Mindful with your lower back. A lot of abdominal compression and contraction. Back down. 7. Good. 8. So utilizing the exhale all the way to even come back, okay? Just one more. Good. Relax the legs if that feels okay, or hug the knees into the chest. Press lower back into the floor as your forearms keep the knees together and press them towards the chest. Hang on to the legs, rock a bit back and forth to massage mid-back and lower back. Good. Now, this next round of bicycles will be a little bit different, okay? So we're going to go ahead, reaching arms back, inhaling, exhale, coming up, right hand to left, and then as we come down, left to right. So straight legs, right to left, left to right. Try with hands behind. Belly button in. See if it feels better for you to point toes or flex toes towards you, extending through your heel. Shoulders off the mat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. I felt that one. Take a little twist to the right. Extend the feet apart here. Extend the feet out. Take a nice little twist here. Good. Knees to the left. Extend feet to the left. Maybe even cross right over left here. And take a little twist here too. Good. Right back to center. Figure 4, left over right. Right hand behind. Back of the arm, again on the left side, stays down. Okay, inhale. Exhale up with the shoulder. A little twist to the left here to engage that compression on the right side, obliques. Okay, inhale back. Exhale 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. Inhale. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. Switch. Back of the hand, again, down against the floor. Cross right over left, figure 4. Left hand to support your head and neck here. Belly button in. Inhaling. Exhale. Brace core. And then left elbow towards the right knee as you get that twist. Okay, hold here. Come back, inhale. Exhale, up and turn. That was 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. Take a nice long pencil stretch. Excellent. Now, for this next one, if you have, a weight, a small weight, or even a block, a cork heavy kind of block like this one, you could use this as sort of weight, holding behind you here. But that's optional. Your hands can always be down, palms sort of pressing against the floor. We're going to start to lift the hips up and press. The exhale does that. Core, again, target compression here. And as you come down, try to slow down the downward motion. Okay, so don't try to explode up so fast. More control as you go up. Now, if you have something to hang on kind of behind you here, that's fine too. But again, we'll try to focus more on the core and the action as opposed to relying on holding on to something. Okay, let's begin. Exhaling up. Good. Try to keep your head down. Now, really extend and send the soles of the feet upwards here. Compression in the core. Good. Now, you're going to float the knees over the hips. Belly button in. Again, the back of the arms and the back of our hands here, the top of our hands, are going to press against the floor. We're going to keep our head down. The movement is at the hip joint. We keep the 90-degree bend in the knee. We pull the belly in and the right foot down to touch. Come back. Exhale, left side. Good. Come back. So keep that 90-degree bend. The movement again at the hip side, at the hip joint, right? Belly in, press lower back down. Let's keep going. Right side. Left side. Right side. Left side. Good. Now, both together. Brace core and come back. Movement is at the hip joint, right? 2. That was 2. 3. Good. That was 4. I cheated that time a little bit. I touched down with my heels. Good. Good. Almost there. Good. Now, this last one. Hold on to the legs if you need to. Keep pressing lower back into the foot. Keep hugging in belly. Okay? Back of the arms are still going to be down. We're going to hover the feet a couple of inches above the floor and we're going to hold. So touch down, come up a few inches, hold there. Release knees to your chest. Take a passive twist to the left here. Extend the feet out again. Look to the right. Relax upper back and shoulders down. Good. Knees bent. Twist to the right. Extend feet away. Look to the left. Good. Slowly as you release, back to center. Hang on to the legs, rock a bit back and forth again. Another Navasana boat pose. If you're going to add a little bit of a layer here to make it a bit more challenging, maybe you're going for the calves and gradually reaching up for the heels more. Sit up tall, belly button in. Those forearms, try to get them underneath the calves if possible. Core stays active. Excellent. Lower down, cross legs, hands behind you. And upward as you press. Feel free to lift the hips up here. Relax the head back here. Your head sort of resting on the trapezius, on your shoulders. Excellent. Slowly as you release. Now, block on each side. Hopefully you have your blocks. Or something, maybe even bars, like push-up bars might be able to be helpful here too. Keeping legs crossed. We'll start to work the arms a little bit now. Beginner level, start to press a bit more. Engage. Hug elbows in. Chest up. Shoulders down away from ears. And lower hips back down. Okay. Next time you press, hug arms in a bit more, hover feet off the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, boat pose, Navasana. Core active, pull it in. Good. Hands on blocks again, blocks besides your hips here. Firmly pressing, engaging. So your triceps are probably active here. Belly in, elevate again, cross legs, maybe extend. Lower down, cross legs, sit up tall. Right hand comes overhead, bend left arm, reach for the left elbow, give yourself a little tricep stretch here. So press the elbow back and down. Sit up tall, belly in, soften shoulders away from ears. Slowly as you release, shake out the arms. Maybe shake head, no. Nod head, yes. Shrug shoulders. Come up on the other side. Left hand reaching for the right elbow. Bending arm behind your back here, right? So hand relaxing down. And sending the elbow back and gently press down to stretch through the tricep on the right side. Belly in, gaze forward. Soften shoulders away. Breathe into it. Slowly as you release. Shake head, no. Nod head, yes. Blocks forward. About shoulder distance apart with our hands and our blocks. Good. Relax. Again, shoulders back and down here. Relax through the pelvis and the glutes. Belly hug it in. Hands pressing firm. Curl toes under, downward facing dog. You can use blocks if you want, you don't have to. I'm going to go ahead and use them here. Nod the head, yes, shake head, no. Take a nice stretch here. Glue the heels down. Keep your legs energized. Good. Hover to plank position. Core active, hug belly in. Lift up the left side. Bring the knee to the right elbow. Hold here. If you want a bit more, release your right hand. Balance here. Right hand reaching up. Hand comes back. Keep the knee there with that little turn. Go back. Release the foot down. Right foot off the floor. Belly hug it in. Knee comes in, brace core, turn to the left to your right knee to left elbow. If you want a bit more, just shift weight to the right hand. Reach left hand up. Hand comes back. Knee stays there. Keep pressing, belly in. Lower the foot back. Lower the knees. Take a child's pose stretch. Good. Come to the forearms. Forearm plank. Knees off the floor, belly hug it in. Extension through the heels, feet together. We'll start to rainbow drop the hips left and right. Let's begin. Get them as low as you can. Forearms keep pressing. Shoulders away from ears. Good. To center, hold. You could bring the feet a little wider apart now. If the hands are together this way, that's okay too. You're still on the forearms. Brace core, hug belly in. Press up to high plank. Use blocks if you need to, mountain climbers, and go for speed. Brace core, belly in. Good. Knees down and rest. Shrug the shoulders a bit. Good. Let's take a little interlace behind hands. Send them up and overhead. Bring your head down to the mat if you want. Slowly as you release, sitting back onto the heels, shrug the shoulders a bit, shake head no, nod head yes. Good. Back to our tabletop position. Curl toes, knees hover off the floor, belly hug it in. Good. So now, we're going to turn to the right and extend that foot through as we hover. We'll come back. Right knee to the left, extend foot, come back. Keep going. Further, you could bring the knee through and extend. Brace core. Foot goes higher, leg higher, a bit more challenging. Good. Keep the bear crawl position. Right knee, left wrist, come back. Left knee, right wrist, float, come back. Keep going. Brace core. Hands keep pressing. Good. Knees come down. Rest again. Shake out the arms. Whew. Give your hands a little stretch. Massage the wrists if you need to. Shrug the shoulders again. Shake the head. Good. Let's come on to the back one more time. Good. Just take a little twist here if that feels okay. Whew. Just trying to catch my breath too. All right. Let's see. What are we going to work here now? So we did sort of the straight leg kind of bicycles. Now more controlled types of motions and holds. Left coming up straight. Okay, inhale. Keep the left arm down, top of the hand maybe pressing, right side lifting. Good. Keep the leg there. Exhale back. Let's count that as 1, 2, 3. Try to reach up a bit higher. Good, slow motion. That was 4. 5. 6. Hold here. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Bend the left knee, send the left knee to the right. Look to the left, relax through the neck and shoulders. Good, slowly come back, hug that left knee in, circle it around. Relax left side and extend. Right side, elevate and lift, energetic toes pointing, belly in, thigh is energetic here. Right arm stays down, inhale. Exhale up, left hand reaching for that right foot. Good, inhale back down. Exhale up 1. Inhale back. Exhale up 2. Inhale back. Exhale up 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. 5. Inhale. 6. A little bit higher. 7 and hold. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Bend right knee with your left hand. Guide your right knee over to the left here. Or look to the right if you want. Easy with the head and neck. Make sure. I felt like there was something behind my head. Relax into the twist. Breathe into it here. Good. All right. Hug the knees back in. Hang on to the legs. Rock back and forth a bit. Good. Now, as we come up, you're going to sit more on the left arm side here. Okay? Keep those legs floating. Belly in. Okay? Right hand behind. And as you crunch in here sideways, exhale as you bring the knees in. Okay, so inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're not done yet. Now, the straight leg. 1, arm chopping down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Bend the knees, come up on the same side. So your left hand pressing. Both of your knees are bent and your feet are going the same direction, probably to your right. Okay? As you sit up here, your left hand pressing, keep your left hand down. Reach up that right side. Walk your left hand back a bit more and stretch overhead here. Good. Now bring your right arm down and stretch up and overhead the other way. Soften, relax through your shoulders. Good. Now we're going to switch sides. So you're on the right side now. Forearm. Firm base here. Don't let the ears come into the shoulder, right? Press away, keep the shoulders away from ears. Forearm pressing on the side here. Left hand, arm behind your head. Legs floating. Inhaling. Exhale, knee to elbow. sort of side crunching here, focusing on the obliques. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Keep those legs floating. Arm up, inhale. Exhale, legs up, arm down as you chop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Bend knees. Sit up. Right hand firmly pressing. Reach up and overhead. Left side. Left hand reaching up and overhead. Left hand comes down. Right side. Reach up and overhead. Good. Slowly as you release. Come down, take that nice little lazy sort of upward facing dog again, or cobra. And then from there, curl toes, downward facing dog, march it out a little bit here. Good. Take a brief child's pose. Excellent. Good. Now, to work with the blocks, one more time. So hopefully shoulders are a little bit warmer, arms are a little bit warmer. This is where you do want your socks on if you're going to be on your wooden floor sliding, or you want to use the disc gliders, okay? I'm going to scoot this mat back just a little bit here, because my discs are going to be sliding on the floor. So I want to just make sure it's still within the view of the camera. All right, now first one, I want to go ahead and let's see which side. This is the carpet side. This carpet, okay, yeah. Okay, so blocks besides me here. Feet forward. Blocks beside you. Now, if you feel like you need more height, you could turn the block kind of like on their, short side. It'll give you a bit more height. Sometimes this might be okay too. I don't recommend it as much. It's not as sturdy. So this is okay. This is better. This is pretty sturdy. Okay. I'm going to keep my feet, my heels on the gliders. So your socks, your heels on your floor. Okay. Now, as we press, we're going to lift up the hips, bring the heels in to bend the knees. So we're here. Okay. And as we lower down, we'll slide the heels out, pointing toes, inhaling, exhaling the hips back, core compression as we press hands and lift up the hips high, belly in. Good. Hips down. I'm going to adjust the blocks a little bit further back. Okay? Again, press up here. Belly in, heels pressing. Reverse table or reverse bridge. Or reverse table is it? I forget. Looks like a reverse table. Good. Heels down. Hips floating. Toes point. Inhale. Exhale. Hips in and up. Now, if I want a bit more height, I might now put the blocks on their sides here to give myself a little more height, to bring my hips back and up a bit more. That's where that deeper core layer comes into play. That's the exhale and that deeper contraction, what I call core compression. Hands pressing. You want to send your hips back and up until the full exhale is done. Then relax and come back, inhale even. You can even relax your hips back down, okay? at your own pace, right? You don't have to stay at my pace. I might slow down sometimes. I might move a little bit faster. Ooh. Definitely work the arms and the chest and shoulders here too, okay? Give your hands a little break. Shrug the shoulders a bit. Good. Feet behind, well, feet back now, hands forward, so the gliders come back. And more sort of intermediate to beginner mountain climbers, and then as you get more and more advanced, straight arms, straight legs, exhaling as you come in to slide the feet towards the blocks, straight legs. So your hips will be going up and over your shoulders over time. Okay, so imagine like you're going to go into like a downward facing dog position to plank, and as you exhale, core compression to slide the feet in, your feet moving towards your hands, towards the blocks. Okay. Feet on gliders or socks on floor. If the socks are on your floor here, probably the top of your feet is down, and you want to make sure that you're initially hovering the knees above the floor. So we'll do some gliders first, mountain climbers. Keep hugging belly in. Hands keep pressing. Plank position, and feet slide in with exhale. Good. Raise core. Hands keep pressing. 2. 3. 4. Remember, if that's a bit much, right back to your mountain climbers. 5. 6. 7. Good. If you take a break, lower the knees down. Again, massage the hands and the wrists a little bit here. This is challenging for the hands and the wrists, I do admit, but again, with proper technique and enough rest in between, your wrists and your hands and your forearms actually do get stronger over time. And you could start to, practice more of your handstands and arm balances, right? It's all in the forearms. And the more we recruit these muscles, the less tension and stress on the wrist joints. So using the hands in downward facing dog, in plank, really engaging and recruiting all these muscles so that we distribute the weight and it doesn't sit so much into our wrists. Okay? Good. Okay, so hands back onto our blocks. Feet back onto the gliders or again socks on the floor. Now, in this next set, we're going to come up into that plank position And together we'll draw the knees towards the left armpit, like brace core, belly in, okay? You come back and slide towards the right armpit. And come back. Keep pressing. Belly in. Good. Right. Harder than it looks. Whew. Good. Slowly let's come back. Blocks over to the side. Good. Briefly come to the back once more. Hug the knees in. Excellent. Let's come to that forearm plank one more time. Good. Now, if you keep your arms parallel, that's fine. If you bring the hands a little bit closer together, that's okay too. We're actually going to go ahead and turn the forearm, left forearm to the right 90 degrees roughly. And we're going to airplane that arm and reach that right hand up. Brace core, belly in. Inhaling. Exhale as you swim the arm through to the left. Inhale, come back. Exhale through. Inhale, open. Exhale through. Inhale, open. Exhale through. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and hold. 3, 2, and 1. Right forearm down. Turn a bit to your left. Okay. Brace core, belly in. Reach that left hand arm. Circle around to release a bit through the shoulder if you need to. Reach, inhale. Exhale through. Come back, inhale. Exhale through. Inhale, come back. Exhale through. Come back, inhale. Exhale through. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Hold. Good. High plank. Downward facing dog. Stretch it out. Bicycle. Pedal it out. Here if you need to. Pause the video or take a child's pose if you need to. Good. High plank again. This is it to the finish line. Right. Now bring the hands a little closer. Good. Rounded back. Core compression, belly in. Knee to right elbow. Windshield wipers forward. 20. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Good. Home stretch. High plank. Left knee hover to left elbow. Windshield wipe 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Come down, prone and flat here. Lay on your belly. Good. Stretch out your wrists a little bit if you need to. I'm going to turn my hands this way Kind of funny looking shape for the arms. Releasing through the wrist just a little bit. Good, extended hands out. I'm going to look to the right. Wiggle my hips a bit to the right. And then turn to plant that right foot behind my left. Relax through the shoulder here. Relax your head. Right arm could be behind your back if you want. Calm, steady breath. If you want to reach back a bit more and turn the left hand over so you could interlace the hands and sort of stretch them behind you like that, that's okay too. Good. Slowly as you release, coming back. Look to your left, right ear down. Right hand arm extended. Left side comes in. Wiggle to your left a bit to bring that right thigh leg underneath you, and then turn and plant the left foot behind your right leg. Relax your head again. Rest arm behind back if you want, and go for the interlace again on this side too if you want to. I'm going to skip it. I'm going to just relax here a bit with the arm, maybe just resting. Or maybe I'll try it. I'll interlace the hands and send the hands back. Shoulders soften away from ears. Head continues to rest. Good. Slowly as you release and come back. Have a seat. Send the legs forward. Good. Shrug shoulders up, back, and down if you need to a few times. Nod head yes. Good. Shake head no. Good. Now hands besides us. We'll just work a few rounds of these. Maybe just 1 or 2 rounds. Again, a lot of target of that core compression. The further your hands are forward, the more challenging this gets. Beginner level, hands back here, 1 at a time. Okay, 1 at a time is okay. And then you'll alternate, do the other side. Okay, belly button in. If your hands are forward and you're going 2 at a time, definitely more challenging. You'll feel it in here too. Sometimes it might even cramp up a little bit in here, okay? I'll give you a good stretch for that afterwards. So let's go. I'm going to go hands middle level roughly. Fingertips pressing. Belly in. 10 times. Good. Hands behind. Lift up a little bit if that feels good. Good. If you go wider, it's definitely more challenging too. And the further hands are forward, it gets more challenging. Of course, some might be back here. Again, core compression, pointed toes. Let's try to do maybe another 10. Forward full stretch. Good. 1 more round. Again, feet, legs in the middle. I'll try to reach the hands a little bit forward this time more. Bracing core, shoulders back and down. Really hug that belly in. Whew. Good. Now, some might need a block to rest on this way as you sit on your block.
Mindful with your foot, your ankle too, right, on both sides. Good. So come back. Yes, my right foot, the foot that got stung, it's still not quite there yet. So this is not as deep of a flexion for the knees because the block is there for support, and you could gradually work your way back. Now, if you don't need the block there, you could sit in between the heels. I want to try to turn the feet out a little bit. That's a bit much for the knees, so I'm going to skip that one. And gradually you can start to work your way back onto your forearms. My right side is a little bit tighter still, so I can't go as far back and come down on my back like I usually would. So I'm going to just kind of keep it right around there. Good. Release here, have a seat. That's weird. I'm feeling that Achilles a little bit today. Good. Cross your right over left, sit up tall. Hug that left knee in or bring your left arm across, okay? As you sit up tall, inhale, belly in, sit bones grounded down. Exhale into a brief little twist here. Mindful with your lower back. Right hand behind you for support. Slowly as you untwist, switch sides. Sit up tall, even on the sit bones. Right arm can come across as you heel to adjust your left foot. Shoulders soften away, belly in. Good. Slowly as you release, come on down to your back, hug the knees in again. Extend the legs if you want to. Bend and extend, circle out the feet and the ankles. Fan toes open, point flex back and forth. Good. Excellent. Now, if you do have your blocks and you want to sort of settle with a gentle kind of supported back bend, you can use 2 blocks. You could also have 1 block underneath the hips here. And relax your shoulders down. This is a supported shoulder stand. And keep your feet up in the air this way, okay? I think I'm going to take this position for just a couple of minutes. But any other position you're comfortable in that you want to rest in, go ahead and come to that position. Also, if your hips are resting on the block, you can also relax the feet down, bring the soles of the feet together, allow the knees to butterfly and relax open. This sometimes is a nice stretch and a very yin restorative position. Passively stretching.
Slowly as we start to wiggle the toes, fingers, conscious breath connection, lengthening inhale through the nose. Exhaling out. Good. Slowly as you make your way back, remove that block in case you had that supported back bend. Do hug the knees back into the chest and roll into that low ball again. Decompress through the lower back. Excellent. Let's go ahead and come back up to a seated position. And again, sit however you're comfortable, whether it's on the block or on the knees, on the shins, cross-legged on your mat, or full lotus, half lotus, however you're comfortable here. Sit up nice and tall. Shrug shoulders up, back, and down. Light rotations again through the neck. Excellent. Thank you so much again for joining me for today's practice. Definitely it was challenging for me because I hadn't worked my core in a while. Going back to sort of teaching classes for a bit before the closure again had me working more, teaching live classes, but because I mostly walk and talk and that's how I teach the classes, I didn't do any yoga workouts myself. So this is actually good because it gets me to not only provide you with quality classes, hopefully, but also it's a pretty good workout for myself too. Helps me stay in shape. Thanks so much again for joining me. Let me know how that was for you. Anything in particular you want to focus on next time. If there's any sort of tips, tricks you need to help you with anything, I'll be more than happy to help, okay? Have a blessed rest of your day. I hope you rest well. Until next time. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.